Hey everyone, welcome back to more Twilight Princess. And we'll listen to the old monk sing. In the last episode, we finished up this dungeon. In this episode, we're going to do the very large amount of shit to that you have access to after you finish this temple. One of the first things you want to do is do the temple. There's a pro behind here who's going to break lanterns. So we must kill him for that. So, go ahead and do that. I'm actually recording this pretty far in advance. I've already uploaded 2 videos today, but I was kind of bored and I was scrolling through Tumblr and I'm just like, okay, I'll record some. I kind of want to. Because basically, to get to the next temple, it takes about an hour. Like, there is a lot of stuff to do. And I do want to, and there are some side quests to do also, so we're going to do that in the next 3 episodes. So, maybe we'll have a 3-part. Weird noises and derpy side quests. I don't know. But anyway, as soon as you leave the temple, you're gonna want to come in here and get a heart piece. You got a heart piece. Piece of heart. Yep, and we need 2 more, I believe. Or 1 more. 2 more? 1 more. I don't know. I didn't see. Yeah, these next few episodes, they're gonna be kind of jumpy since we do a lot of stuff in them, and just for efficiency of time, and I don't want to waste any more of your time than I already am. I'm just gonna kind of be jumping around a little bit, but that's good. Goodness, yes, it is a dominion. Wow, that thing has been around for ages. It has magical powers. So this is a bit weird. You kind of don't really expect this to happen after you leave the temple. This is even weirder than what happened after the water temple. She breaks the dominion rod. Look at it. Hold on. It's pretty strange, actually. She actually broke the Dominion Rod. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and warp out of here. Here we are in Castle Town. Pretty much Castle Town. It's almost Castle Town. And we actually need to become a human. And are we gonna be stopped by the postman? I bet we are in 3, 2, 1. I love this guy so much. I've come to deliver a letter. 2, in fact, actually. Now we only have 1 this time. That kind of sucks. So we have a letter from Renato. So we're gonna go ahead and look at that. Let's see, Renato. That Illia's memory. We need to go to Kaguya Village right now. We'll be there in 2 seconds. Hey, we're in Kaguya Village. See, I told you this was going to be jumpy. Yeah, I just wanted to go to the bridge just to get the water initiated, since that's a pretty easy place to get the water initiated. As you can see, everyone's here. That was happened to hear our circumstances. Yeah, we're down here because they're about Illia. Okay. We've been waiting for you. Fortune has smiled upon us. There was a small chance that we'll be able to get Illia's back. You know, Telma? She's researching the heavens. Or she's talking about one of Telma's friends. And this is an interesting part of the game. They really do a large amount of work to like solidify the next temple as this like holy and really ancient place. Anyway, we got Renato's letter, and we need to go to Telma's bar. So, I mean, what's honestly the point of showing all that if we can just teleport there? So, Link, we'll be there in Telma's bar right now. Here we are on Telma's bar. So let's go ahead and give Renato's letter to Telma. Now honestly, because of her dialogue here, it makes it seem like that her and Renato were once a thing. Because she's like, don't man said a little bit about me and my tits are concerned. But it kind of makes it seem like that they were a thing once. So that's kind of interesting. That's some interesting little bit of dialogue there. We got the invoice for the town doctor. Because he is the one who was treating Illia, who was there when Illia lost her memory. And let's go ahead and talk to him. Tell him about the temple. Or he'll tell us about the temple, even though we were the ones who did everything. They're going to tell us about this guy who looks like Frodo Baggins, kind of, who is in Kaguya Village, and he's researching the ancient Hylian civilization that lives up in the sky. Now, we might know someone who is a part of the ancient Hylian civilization who lives up in the sky. That's pretty interesting. They kind of put Oku in these spots. It's Oku, by the way. Oku's the one who's a part of the ancient civilization. But anyway, we gotta go ahead and go to the doctor's office, which is right down here. So let's go ahead. It's not in that it's not in this curve. I accidentally went in there. That's why the music kind of jumped a bit. That's the place to Giovanni's, and once we get 20 post souls, we need to go in there. So I wonder if I'm gonna upload a third video today. I've never done that before. I might just kind of back them up for a little bit, because I am getting really close to the end of this Let's Play. I recorded today all the way up to the Sky Temple, or to the start of the Sky Temple, and that's the footage I'm commentating right now. So he's gonna talk about Illia and how her memory lost. We gotta show him the invoice. Look, I can't pay this off right now. Thomas hired you as a big buff. Hi, look, I'll be able to sell you some wind statue. Accidentally spilled it over carrying it around. Huh. So he says that there's a stench in this room somewhere. And look, and if you remember throughout the game, what do we do when there's a stench? Well, we turn into a wolf, of course. This can be pretty confusing, since you might not guess that you turn into a wolf here, but that's what you need to do. So he's not going to be fazed by the fact that there's a wolf in the shop and there was just a guy here. So it looks like we can't grab it since Link can only push boxes. So you gotta go ahead and push this box and turn your senses on. And you'll see that there's a stench right here. And that is... Gotta get the medicine scent, because the dogs that we're gonna go fight in a minute, they carry the medicine scent. So we're gonna talk to him. You're persistent, little bug. I can't get rid of that medicine stench. I ain't got no mana, son. And now we just gotta follow the stench. And this is actually kind of confusing. They don't really explain this too well, but this is actually gonna take us... Link's just like, fuck the pots! This is a bit, confusing, since they don't really explain why the medicine leads us to the person. I don't know, this part always confused me a little bit. And then we're just gonna freak out the entire town. It's pretty fun, actually. So just go ahead and turn your senses back on, and it's actually going to lead us to Telma's place, which is, it seems like everything always does in this game. So, let's go in down here, and it actually leads to the cat. So let's go ahead and talk to Louise, Telma's cat. So she knows about the beasts that lurk outside of the castle gate, and they're always in a pack. So what we're gonna do is you have to go to the, I think is it the southern? Yeah, it's the southern gate of Castletown. And there's that, oh Link, stop freaking everyone out. Just get out of there. Link's gonna flip everyone out. This video is really kind of jumpy, sorry about that. I'm like not staying on one place for commentary. Anyway, we gotta go ahead and wait for these guys to come out. They're not gonna come out tonight, so we gotta go ahead and get a force field around them and try to get them all. There we go. If I cut all that out, but you actually have to wait till it's nighttime to be able to do this. And we're gonna get a bunch of Ruby animation. Anyway, we gotta go ahead and take this to what's his name? Renata's place. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we are in Renata's place. We gotta show Illia the statue. Yeah, we're really jumping around here. Sorry about that, but we just gotta do what we gotta do. See if what she remembers about the statue. So, I remember something. I was confined somewhere. That person set me free. I'll be quiet here, sorry. So apparently there's a secret path to a village that Illia was confined in. So we gotta go ahead and go there. Now you gotta go ahead and warp to the bridge of Illia, which is right here. Yeah, this is really a bad episode. No, it's not a bad episode. I'm just warping around a lot, which is okay every once in a while. You just gotta, when you're traveling all over the place, you gotta sometimes just gotta edit. Because this video would have been entirely too long to commentate. But Guan doesn't care about the wolf, he doesn't care. Yep, so good job. Remember when he was a boss? He's gonna say there are 20 beasts in the town, which we all should take care of. Now, I'm excited for this part, since this actually is one of the coolest parts of the game. This is like, hold on, I'll wait till we get to it to explain what's going on. We gotta go ahead and go up to the secret village. Get your bow out, you're gonna need it. This is definitely one of the coolest parts of the game. You're in this old style western town, and you basically have to take out all these dudes. It is really weird, but it's also really fun. You have 20 guys to take out, and they're going to be kind of scattered all around town, so you guys got to go ahead and use your bow to take out as many as you can, but you have to use your sword to take out some. Now what I recommend is starting in because each building on the right side walking into town is open, so you gotta go ahead and kill them, and you can just go into each building and kill them. So let's do this. Go ahead and get up, dude, come on. There we go, we shot his arrow out of the sky with our arrow. Like I can imagine that, like an arrow going through a smaller arrow and just like breaking it down the middle. That would be sick. So these guys are going to have fire arrows, which you just take care of. So go ahead and use your bow and take care of these guys that are up here, so you actually don't have to go up there. You can go ahead and jump over here. Now there are going to be explosive barrels around this area, so you can use those to kind of set off a chain reaction, kind of like we did in the fire temple. So let's kill these guys. There's really not much to say about this, other than this is an extremely cool part of the game that is probably one of the most unique parts of this game. This game really tried to kind of be different from Ocarina of Time. It tried to be different, but also similar. It tried to be different in a way that it feels like a new experience, but it kind of incorporated a lot of elements that made Ocarina of fuck you, dude. It incorporated a lot of elements that made Ocarina of Time such a memorable game in so many people's eyes. Yeah, so although they really went outside of the box and was like, what can make this game awesome? A Western style shootout. So let's try to go ahead and get this explosive barrel. There is going to be a guy in here, so you can go ahead and break the glass, which is, in my opinion, breaking glass means awesome everything. We're almost done here. Gotta take care of this guy and then one more guy. So, turns out he was behind one of the buildings. So, behind one of the buildings on the left, I believe. Anyway, that's the puzzle. We just solved the puzzle. Yep. I'll be quiet for this scene. One thing I've noticed about this game is there are a lot of short people in this game. That's a really random observation, but we're going to see that she's going to give us Illia's charm, which is going to hopefully try to jog Illia's memory back, so we're going to go ahead and work on that now. Let's go ahead and go to Kakariko, where we can hopefully get Illia's memory back. I made that seem like it was a whole new episode that I was hanging there. Nope, we still gotta we still got a good while left. We gotta go get Illia's memory back. So let's go ahead and see if this final piece of the puzzle fits in where it should. So I'll be quiet for this cutscene since it actually is a lengthy cutscene. So let's go ahead and go to it. Isn't that sweet? They're such a cute couple. I hope they get together. I hope they get together at the end of this game. They'd be so cute together. Yep, that was interesting. So looks like we have gotten Illia's memory back. And she's gonna kind of further complicate things by telling us about how the village and the hidden rod are somehow connected. So that's interesting. So we gotta actually go back to the hidden village. Show me you there. Here we are, back in the old lady's house. She has cats. These cats are gonna be an interesting little part of an interesting next little part of the game, since we actually have a whole mission devoted to cats, which is pretty crazy. So she's gonna tell us about the messenger of the heavens, which apparently Link is, which is pretty cool. She's gonna give us the ancient sky book, which is the key to restoring the Dominion Rod back to full power. Ordained by the gods. First time to mention gods in this game. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this episode off right here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.